It's actually been really great working with you guys. It's been interesting because I found the a new person relatively quick into the process, but I think that part of my struggles, as you probably hear the dog in the background, the part of my struggles in the months before and just in general is trying to build those relationships with people to actually find someone,
Hmm.
instead of just waiting by the phone or waiting by the email for someone to call. So
Yeah, Joe. Now it sounds like before you were kind of in like any other business owner, you're taking more of a passive approach, trying
yeah.
to wait for people to apply, trying to make sure that these people are kind of going what you would typically do in a less competitive market.
The old way, or what I was always told, is, oh, especially in our industry, it was like, oh, you need a new optician, you need this, like, talk to your reps, talk to your few people in the industry, and like they'll find someone for you. And it's like, well, we did that, and no, I don't think that it works that way anymore.
Yeah, like you said, it is such a totally different market.
Yeah.
Relying on reps or vendors is not going to be the way to go these days for an
Right.
optician.
Yeah.
Now, prior to joining BJU, was there like any concern that you had prior to joining the program?
For from BJU,
Mm-hmm.
the I think I think my concerns were I didn't know exactly what you guys did. And so it was kind of, when I signed up, it was kind of a place of a little bit of desperation and a little bit of a leap of faith, just that I knew I had gotten to the point where I knew that I didn't know how to hire somebody. I just didn't know. And the um and so it was kind of a leap of faith that, well, you guys did know how to hire people. And so even if we went 6 months and didn't find that person, or like what happened, thankfully, we found that person really, really quickly after we signed up, that it would be more like you know, a class or an educational experience on how to find that next person. And that's kind of what it's been, is an education, the beginning of an education on, okay, how do we hire people, how do we actually go through this process without looking like an idiot.
Yeah, well, that's great feedback, Joe. We love to work with business owners just like yourself who, you guys went to medical school, you got your
Right.
doctorates, and now you're a practice owner and you're like, okay, how do we go about hiring people? Like,
Right.
this was not a course that they taught us in
No,
school.
it's not. the
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
think the great thing is you implemented those skills. You even negotiated an offer and you landed this amazing person to add
Yeah.
to your
Good.
practice.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. And would you recommend BJU to any other practice owners like yourself?
Yeah, I would. I think especially for new practice owners, or people that, well, I mean, people who struggle with hiring, or struggle to get the word out about their position, so yeah, if people are struggling with that, for sure, I think you guys have been helpful with that, for sure.
Yeah, well, that's great feedback. I know that these are going to be kind of skills or strategies that you're going to be able to leverage
Yeah.
now, 6 months from now, or even 3 years from now. So that's really great feedback for us and everything like that. So we really appreciate it, knowing that you would recommend us to other people just like yourself.
Yeah.
And it's definitely been an amazing pleasure to partner with you, Joe, as well. So
Thanks.